can't tell. There's no monitor.
We're here at the Ace, baby.
Yes.
Woo! Who was supposed to bring the monitor?
I keep texting somebody and they're not bringing me any beer. Where the hell is she?
I'm right here today.
And who are we talking about?
April.
Where are you? Well, I keep calling. Bring me a beer. No, nobody's showing up.
So
you need to come back.
I'm being called April a lot today.
Are you getting April
Sorry.
money?
I better be, especially coming from this guy.
April, you need to come back.
In case you're wondering, John and I are standing on a box.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So how'd everybody do this weekend? Good? We have a good week? I mean, everybody good?
You know me, I'm still social distancing.
You're still?
I thought you were going to be on the other side of that glass.
Yeah. Hey, what glass? Over there?
Yeah, outside in the hallway.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but Crazy said he couldn't get the mic.
Go ahead. Ready? Hey, Shawn, we got something special for you today.
Hey, all right. That's what I'm talking about right there. Perfect.
Yeah,
I don't want to catch
for
no
the
germs.
rest of the show, we're going to be like this.
You're away from us now.
Stay where you're at.
You hold that all night.
You're good.
You got that?
Yeah, I got it. You're good.
All right, good.
I got it for the show.
Yeah, these guys do. They love me.
You could be in the van.
Yeah, see?
I'm surprised you didn't cut a hole right here just to be a smart ass.
You could be in the van.
I could be in the van.
You
That's
could.
Yeah.
Or
Sitting
outside.
down the van's pretty far away.
Crazy said, Shawn,
don't have
you
a
could be
cord
in the
that long.
van or you could be at the bar. I went, oh, I'm coming to the bar this time.
Yeah.
I didn't know it meant in here.
Well, we didn't have a cord long enough to reach the van either.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
It's true.
So there you go. All right.
Go ahead, you can drop it down.
Oh my
Hopefully
goodness.
you can drop it
I
down.
love it. I love it. All right. So,
What everybody do? I mean, what you do this weekend?
I went on the boat with Elisa and Manley tribute on Lake Monroe.
That's
It was lots of fun. It was my first time doing that, so.
You know, a lot of people are going out on boats right now,
Yes.
especially in Volusia County. It's crazy. Actually, this weekend, I ran into Chuck and Michelle Cameron, good friends known since Dylan was 5 years old. And we were out having a blast, and then we ran into them. They brought their boat in. So we went and visited their boat, which is a gorgeous 50-foot, whatever it was. It's a nice boat.
Yeah.
But it was really cool. They went fishing on Monday. I said, so when you been home last, right? They're like, we haven't been home since Monday. I said, what?
Oh my
So
gosh.
they've been out and having a good time. So they sent me some pictures of their fish. Now, I don't know, like, you know, the world's a little crazy, but John, can you show us the pictures of the fish? So it gets these fish and they got masks on. Shawn, they're your kind of
that's
fish.
my kind of fish. I'm telling you. That's the new. That's the new social.
What the hell? What are you doing, dude?
That's the new social distancing snapper. You know? Come on, man.
The fish are social
Although I
distancing
can't
now.
even see the fish, so I don't know what it is.
But anyway, I told them, I said, look, you're one in a family. I'm proud of them. You know how you buy a boat and you don't use it?
No, I don't.
They've always used their boat, and they've got the best out of it, and it's been a family thing, and they have a great time.
That's awesome.
Hey, I want to say hello to both of you. I had a great time with you this weekend, and hey,
I want to know how they
take
hooked
me
that
freaking
fish.
fishing.
How they hooked that fish if its mouth was
You
covered?
see how big that thing is? It was over 5 foot.
But its mouth was covered.
Actually,
That's what
I
they
got
use
a
for bait,
video
the mask.
of one that got away that definitely was bigger than all three of them, and it was pretty cool. But he didn't have a mask on, so I don't know.
Is that what they're using for bait? Is the mask?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what the heck.
Catch it for
It's
social
pretty cool.
So, like, should fish have them on their gills too?
You
I'm
know?
just saying, like,
Good
here
point.
and here.
That should they be
That
out
just
here,
shows
out
that
here.
even the
They were
fish are
up
afraid of
here.
humans.
I'm just saying, well, they should be. That we've been hooking them for a while, so.
Hooking. What?
I said we've been hooking them.
Oh,
Hooking 'em.
sorry.
Well,
Not that kind of hooking crazy.
it definitely feels good to be back at the Ace, right?
Yes.
It's good. It's good to be back.
Back home.
I mean, we got here, we got the equipment in, and the monsoon came down. That's how you know it's bike night, right? I swear.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, they're starting to come in.
And but now it's clearing up, so bikes are starting to come in. So, but we're not going to move now. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No.
Now our luck, it'll rain again.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But no, it's great to be back. It's open. Get out here. If you're a cager, you're allowed to bring your cars. But come on out, enjoy the A's.
Come and support.
Yeah, exactly. Bring as much business as you can over here.
And we got our new lighting system.
Yeah, we got a few things since we left here, right?
Yeah. So we're trying to make it better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now all we need is hosts.
Maybe you guys. I'm doing pretty good here.
So what we got first clip? What's the first clip here?
Well, I think we got the first clip is going to lead us right into our guest. So Big Mike's going to let us know. What do we got, Biggie?
We got last year's clip of the USO benefit ride.
All right.
For the last year was the USO benefit ride. Now it's Central Florida ride for our troops, and later on we'll have Bill and Ralph coming up. So,
All right.
okay.
So
So throw it to John.
Now.
What? Do what?
are we throwing it still, or what's happening?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Grenade.
Incoming.
You just let us know. All right, we're back.
Right?
Yep. We're back.
And we have new people on. Bill and Ralph.
Yeah.
Bill and Ralph.
How's it going? Or Ralph and Bill.
Ralph and Bill. Depending on which side you're on. From here, it's Bill and Ralph.
There you
From
go.
here, it's Ralph and Bill.
Bill and Ralph show.
You starting here or you starting over there?
Depends which way we're going.
I don't know. There's a lot more beer over here.
Better yet, we're just going to call out names. You guys swap places. 'cause it makes it much
we
easier
can make
for
that
us.
happen.
Like, who's up
Actually,
first?
hello, my name is.
Yeah, there it goes. So we just saw the ride,
Yep.
right? And that was our last.
That was last year, the USO benefit ride.
Yep. And that was the last time
Now
that
what do we
name will
got?
be used.
Now I passed it on to Bill and Ralph in the American Legion, Lake Nona chapter, to take over the ride, and we changed the name of the ride to Central Florida Ride for Our Troops.
Yeah.
Okay? So this year is going to be the 16th annual,
16th annual.
and we're keeping it as Central Florida.
Right.
It's going to be at Austin Tennis
Austin
Sports
Tennis Park.
Complex again.
That's where we were last year. At the same place we left last year.
Yep, last year. The ride takes place September 19th.
September 19th.
19.
September 19th.
And you can tell them how they can register for on Eventbrite and everything.
Well, you can register. There's a couple different ways you can do it. You can go to the American Legion page, which is legionpost412.com/events. And there you will find paper registration. If you want to download a paper registration, you can fill it out, mail it in to us. All the information is on that website. You can also go to our Facebook page, which is at CFL Ride for Troops. And there you will see the
And
event.
4, I'm sorry, 4 is actually FOR.
FOR, not a 4.
4, number 4.
And there you will find the event will be on there, and it will say, "Get your ticket, purchase your ticket." It's through Eventbrite. It's $25 for the rider, $15 for the passenger. Together it'd be $40. All the proceeds from this event are going to Just Our Soldiers Helpers. It's a group that.
Josh.
Yep,
Good old Josh. Yep, you guys know him very well. You've used them. You've been doing
Yep.
things with them for a while. So proceeds are going to go to Josh, Just Our Soldiers Helpers, for their
Care package.
care package program. That's what it is. Yeah, the care
I was
package
gonna say,
program.
so what do they do with it? What's the care package?
The money-
Explain everybody that doesn't know what a
Okay,
care package is.
care packages are it's a box of goodies that come from stateside going to our troops overseas that are deployed. It can be it's what are considered sundries. It's just goodies: shaving cream, peanut butter, candy
Stuff
bars,
they like to
stuff
get.
they like to get. Packages they like to get, and a lot of times these guys aren't getting anything from home.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was deployed, and I got a couple packages like that. It was
Uplifting.
very uplifting.
It is.
It was like one of the best
It
things
is.
you could have ever gotten.
That's awesome.
Whenever.
It takes you, it truly does take you out of your mindset for just a few minutes
Yeah.
and lets you actually think about someone back home is thinking of me.
It's about home.
Whether it's an actual family member or a neighbor or
A stranger.
in this case you have a perfect stranger who is actually doing really good things for our guys who are
Doing really good
basically
things for us.
sacrificing
Yeah.
themselves for all of us over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Or a wife or daughter or a son,
Yeah.
Correct.
you know what I mean?
That's
Or
it.
anything, family member.
So
That's awesome.
I remember it myself as well. It's kind of near and dear when you sit. I mean, something as silly as beef jerky. You're out on a convoy. You're doing a mission. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
wow!
Even if you didn't
open
look-
this box and all of a sudden, hey guys, we got beef jerky. Everybody gets freaking beef jerky.
You learn to love beef jerky.
It's,
also.
Yeah.
You do. You enjoy it, and I mean, and all the other things. They have definitely been doing a very good mission throughout the whole entire time. I coming on board and actually being able to see what Josh has been doing for our troops overseas has been amazing. I mean, the things that they have, you kind of sit down and go through some of the information, and the picture is worth 1,000 words.
Yeah.
And then you got this book and you start going through and you see how those guys are receiving it, and I swear to God, I got a flashback right away. The moment I'm seeing through, I'm just flipping through this book and I'm seeing that, and I go, wow, I remember. I truly remember how that was. Whenever you got that little breath for just 10 or 15 minutes, it just depends on where you're at, of course, but it really does a lot for our guys.
Yeah.
And we want you to be part of that. So just make sure, go to the website and kind of throwing ourselves in there just so you know. We are now just a little over a year in the Lake Nona area.
Right.
The American Legion Post 412. We have been kind of choosing to go through the trouble task, right? Of
Starting a brand new post.
Really starting a new post and telling people, hey, we are here. And we're trying to make sure that it's not just your veterans, but the families as well.
Right.
Plenty of organizations. We just don't have a building yet. But you know what? Even though that has happened, the energy, the emphasis, and just making sure that we have something to look forward to has gotten us a lot of membership. So, you know, we got events going on pretty much every month. Thank God, slowly but surely, even though the COVID is still kind of, you know, getting in the way of things. But now with some of the things that are being lifted, not 100%, but we do have a bike night. One of the local establishments off of Narcoossee Road, which is Graffiti Junction. Can I plug that in?
You can plug it in.
All right, so Graffiti Junction has been more than gracious to kind of take us under their wing and allow us to do our charity events essentially within the facility. So little by little, we're trying to get funds for hopefully our new place, a new building.
Something we can do.
Gotta start somewhere, right?
Right.
No place yet.
No place yet.
We're just gonna keep making that pocket get bigger so that then when we do have something, we can actually make a huge impact. In the meantime, we make it a point to look for those things that matter out there, our guys, our families, and make a difference. I always say this, and I know I'm taking long, man. I can yak away, but I'll tell you, one of the things that I said to myself when I decided to get with the American Legion family, I wanted to be able to do something that was bigger than myself. Not just my family, but folks that were around us. And it meant a lot. And I'm a member of a couple of other organizations, but I will tell you that there has been and there is family within.
Right.
So that's one of the things, you know, we're trying to focus as the I call it our, you know, the newer generation of veterans that are actually coming in or leaving the service, or, you know, whether they're young or old. I mean, we have a complete age range in our post.
We've got
just on our own.
We've got a couple World War II veterans, Korean veterans, Vietnam, all the way through current conflicts. We run the gambit on all of the veterans out there.
So how old were you when you went in the Navy?
I was actually 21. I actually had my 22nd birthday while I was in boot camp.
And that's the day you put something above what, you know, you
Above myself, man. Above myself. But at that point,
continue doing it.
That's it.
At that point, you just felt like, you're just a little ant in the hill.
Yeah, but you didn't realize you did, though.
Yeah.
But we thank you. So what else you got, though?
Well,
you know, that ain't the only thing.
No, we're like I said, Ralph was talking about Veterans Night, or our bike night. We kind of, it's dual branded. You know, we're trying to get as many veterans in there as we can, but we're also trying to get as many bikers in there as we can also. Trying to get in. It's the second Friday of every month at 7 o'clock at Graffiti Junction on Lake Nona.
Graffiti Junction. A little bored on a Friday night.
There you go. Come on out, join us.
Let's go.
We have 50/50s. We do other raffles. We do some things. We also have there's some fairly decent entertainment that's there that night. So you know we're good on that.
Now, of course, we all love our bikes.
We all love our bikes.
But I do want to kind of put this on highlight, if you will.
If you don't have a bike, show up anyway.
We're not making that particular event, gearing it only to bikers.
Yep.
We want to make sure that, I mean, it is a family-friendly establishment. We want to make sure that you bring your families in. If you're a veteran, you're in a car, you're in a truck, you're in your bicycle because you live right there. Come on over. I mean, they are really, they're very, very good with us. Everything that we do there, every little bit counts, you know? And we do our raffles. We do a lot of giveaways and things, but mainly we do raffles and 50/50s and things of that nature in order to, once again, just keep building that kitty, right? So that whenever those things that are going on outside, we can make it a point to, hey, let's write this check out to this worthy cause that's out there.
So you're saying it's cager inclusive?
Cager
sir.
inclusive, you got it.
There you go. Well, a couple of things. First of all, thank you guys.
Yep.
And all of
You're
you. Thank you know how we feel about veterans. We can't thank you enough around here. That's one thing. Another thing is it's funny to hear you talking, Ralph. Those that don't know, Ralph's been on a couple of times, and when he first came out, you were just trying to come up with the place, right, to get the Legion post.
So actually, the first time I came on to the show, we were actually both part of
another post.
Another post.
Yeah.
And forever loving, because they, you know, that's kind of where we
That's
brought
our home.
ourselves up, if
Right.
you will. Very strong biker group, and we associate with everybody, you know. But he talked to me about this little mission. He's like, man, I got this crazy idea. Lake Nona doesn't have a military, you know, a veterans organization.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I mean, I work there.
Yep.
You know, I work right there. It's takes me just as long to get to the work area as it was to, you know, to get to the place where the other post was at. And I said, you know, maybe.
Why not?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I feel I got enough to make a difference in there. So yeah, let's do this.
And
you know.
I remember you guys getting started.
Yeah, we set off on our little endeavor, and we kind of
Follow it.
Yeah.
we've been going, we've been plugging along. COVID didn't help too much with us. You know, March we weren't able to meet physically.
Not this half of the year anyway.
So I mean, we've been continuing to do things. We've been meeting by Zoom. We've been, you know, still having our membership meetings. You know, people coming together, you know, sharing their concerns, telling, you know, saying, hey, this is the problems I'm having. I need some help. Not a problem. We can help you out if we can. You know,
Awesome.
doing those
You know,
things.
the littlest things make such a big difference. And again, it's incredible that you would think of it maybe, but it didn't really dawn on you until someone else brings it up and you go, wow, we've been doing buddy checks. So throughout this whole COVID time, we've been making it a point, you know, all the members that are in our roster, we've been making it a point to call them and say, hey, everything okay? How are things going?
Yeah. Good.
You know, unfortunately, we are in a community that has a, you know, high rate of depression and PTSD, suicide, which is basically one of the missions that we've been trying to support within the American Legion as well.
Yeah.
And it's just trying to reach out and getting those guys and making sure that they know that they're not alone. We're here. You know, I know it sounds cliche nowadays, right?
No, that's what it's about, though.
We're all in it together.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing. I know it sounds cliche, but we really are. And
it
again,
means more now than ever.
we have a lot of folks that you know, we look kind of rough, maybe some more than others, but it doesn't mean that we're actually not soft at heart. And the reality is that, you know, we're there to reach out and have a helping hand for those other veterans. And again, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, you're a Vietnam veteran and, you know, I just came out of OEF, OIF. we still share a certain bond. It might not be the same generation of a veteran, but there's always a bond,
Yeah.
one way or another. So
Common
make
denominator.
sure that you know. All right?
Yep, so do you have a third thing?
We have one other thing that
One
we've got
other
going
thing.
on, and
One other
it
thing.
actually runs in conjunction with the Central Florida Ride for our troops. Again, we are trying to build up a fund for our post.
Yes.
To be able to build a post or buy some land or do something like that in the area.
But in the most fun way
In the
that you
most
could
fun way
ever
that you
think
can
for.
We have decided that we were going to do a gun raffle. And what we have gotten an FNX 45 tactical pistol. Comes with all the bells and whistles. It was actually a prototype that was submitted to the government to replace the 9mm to go going back to the 45. We have a copy of that actual gun. It's around $1,400 for that gun.
beautiful
It's a
weapon.
beautiful gun. Comes with.
Do you have a picture of it that you?
Yeah, it's on the bottom of the flyer. But even on the bottom of the flyer doesn't show it. It also comes with extra
Doesn't do any
magazines.
justice.
It comes with a canvas bag. It's OD green. It comes with all the bells and whistles that weapon was supposed to go to the military with.
I'm buying plenty of tickets for myself. Just
So
because it's that nice.
what we've
I want to know how much is the ticket.
Well, what we decided to do is we decided to print 1,000 tickets. So there's only 1,000 tickets available for this gun. The tickets are $10 each. You can buy as many as you want.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
When 1,000's gone, it's
When
gone.
1,000's
right?
gone, it's gone. When the goal was there is if we do this, we'll make $10,000, $20,000. Depending on how things go. That'd be a good chunk of change. Even if we don't sell all of them, we still made a little bit of money that we can use to help us,
Yes.
towards our post.
And the way I look at it, a lot of times we go out, definitely in the biker community, we go out, we're having a good time, we're doing things for our community, we're doing things for a lot of folks. But whenever we're just, we're on the wind down, we're just having a good time, we can spend a lot of damn dough. So $10 for a good cause.
Yep.
And you just might get the grand prize.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's definitely worthwhile.
So how do you get a ticket?
Well-
Because I already want a ticket.
There's a few different ways. See him. He's got some tickets.
I forgot I had them.
Yeah. I actually have some
Shame
with
on
me.
you.
I actually have some with me right now. I do have some with me.
You told me it was $50 a ticket.
Hey, more money for the post.
Money for the post, there you go.
Hey, that's that shit out.
Post a COVID tax on it.
No, man, I'm like,
If you look on the screen, there's a flyer there that tells you about the information. Really, easiest way to get a hold of them is to email me at AmericanLegionLakeNona@gmail.com. Give me your information. I will come meet you. I will bring the tickets with me. We can do a transaction there. Or you can call me. My phone number is there, 407-325-2205. Again, I will come to you. I have no problems going out to people to, my afternoons are free. I get done working around noon. I'm good to go the rest of the day.
So I want 20 tickets. So I get them from you or
I get 'em
If you want 20 tickets, get them from me because he only has 10.
two things.
hey-
A, he'll come to you.
Right.
And B, you get more for your money. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Because this guy killing me.
I was cleaning out my bag the other day and I found it. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh shit.
I got tickets.
I was like, that's
And
why I was on
bottom
an
line
email
is,
list.
there's a couple of events that we've already kind of discussed. Tickets are going to be sold during those times.
Right.
And
The actual
once
drawing.
the things are being a little bit more at ease out there.
Yep.
I mean, we can definitely say we're not invincible, but we're definitely not afraid of going out there and having a good ride
There you
on a nice sunny day, right?
Right.
So we go to
Sunny's
all of
good.
these places, and a lot of times we're actually going to have tickets on board
Right.
too. So
If you see me,
I'm hoping they're out.
I'm hoping they sell out too. But if you see me at an event anywhere, I have tickets with me.
So what is the date of the raffle?
The date of the raffle is the same date as the ride.
There you go.
We are going
September
to
the 19th.
September 19th, when we close down the Central Florida ride for our troops and we disband, we're pulling a ticket.
There you go.
And that's the person. You do not have to be
And
present
it's
to
gonna
win.
say Crazy John.
You do not have to be present to win. IT John. There you go. IT John. So you don't have to be present to win. As long as I've got your email, your name, and your phone number, I pull the ticket. I'm calling.
All right.
So back to the ride. Just so
Okay.
everybody knows, $25 to do the ride ain't nothing because it costs more to ship that care package.
Yep.
That just covers the shipping. That don't cover what's in the care package. So $25, even if you can't make the ride, go on the website and donate.
Donate.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. You don't have
That's
to be on the
another thing.
ride.
You make sure it's clear on it.
Yeah.
You don't have to come.
Don't have to come. Nope.
You know what I mean?
You
Either
don't have to
way,
come.
you're helping out.
That's right.
But it covers that shipping for that care package.
That's
When
right.
when you think about the reason why these things are being done, you know, our event, we've had other events that we've participated in within the American Legion. I mean, all of these things, if they're not helping the state of Florida or Department of Florida, how we call it, it's helping our national mission.
Yep.
Right.
And I'll tell you, again, just kind of putting COVID in the middle of all this, right? We had a significant amount of events right up until this date that ended up having to get canceled.
Yeah.
But you know what? We made it so that we had an opportunity to still meet our goal and our mission.
Yeah.
And we've been doing things, even though they've been virtual, folks have still been going in there and donating their money, because at the end of the day, yes, we're always going to have a good time when we get on the motorcycles, right?
Yes, we are.
But there's a purpose for the reason why you're going over there to begin with. So you can do your happy ride any day. But the reason why you're putting that money down is for a particular purpose.
For the
and you
cause,
can do
not
that.
the applause.
There's a particular date. We've gone in there and we just donate our money.
Yep.
We ride when we ride,
That's it.
and we have a good time with it.
And with
But everything is still going, and it's helping out those folks for those suicide prevention programs and the things that the American Legion is actually doing for our guys.
From the time you take off from that ride, you never put your feet down.
Nope. Oh,
It's
yeah.
police escorted
Police
ride.
escorted 70
All-
plus miles through Osceola County.
Yep.
Last year's ride, I wasn't able to actually ride on last year's ride, but
Well, this year you can stay behind. I get to do the ride.
There you go.
yeah, he hasn't gone in there.
I missed the last 5 years.
Why did you write on here? You gotta talk to him to get him to open up a little bit.
Yeah. No, I said pump him full of alcohol.
I'm not there yet.
He's not there yet. No. But I do.
All right, so
I want to thank Mike. Seriously, he'd been doing a great job with that USO benefit ride.
yes, he has.
And when
Definitely.
he said that, hey, we're not going to do it anymore. I'm like, okay. And then he texted me and said, hey, do you want to take over this ride? I'm like, yes.
It didn't take them long to take it back.
Yes, I want to take it. As long as you help me out and get me going for this first year, we will try to keep this going as long as possible. We're hoping this is
Good.
going to be a signature event, September of every year. Whether it stays in Osceola County or it moves into Orange County or whatever we do with it, it's still going to stay in the Central Florida area.
Yep.
And
So
and
this
again,
is going to be a ride for Central Florida.
It's not that we want it to be a signature event. It has been a signature
It has been.
event.
Yes.
We want to maintain
That signature event.
that
Yep.
signature event
Yeah, it was a
and make
blast.
sure that
We had a good time.
our
A lot of
guys
people.
our guys are still being
Yeah.
taken care
When
of
that
while
big
they're out
American
there.
flag goes up on
Oh,
those
yeah.
fire trucks,
Oh, it's awesome.
it gets to you.
It
At the right place too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took yeah. So it
And the weather
was beautiful.
last year,
Last year was beautiful.
crazy
Yep.
beautiful,
Yep.
and that's awesome. So
But it's rain or shine.
Yeah, it is
regardless.
rain or shine.
The
Whether
event will be rain or shine.
I'll tell you,
Well-
we had it rain 1 year on on the whole time of that
I remember
ride.
that ride.
Okay?
I do too.
And you ought to still seen the bikers that showed up
Yep.
there.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Yeah,
they
it
all
was a
stood
big
there and they
ride.
go, if our veterans can be over there serving right now,
That's it.
in harm's way, and they're sitting in the desert sweating, he goes, this rain ain't shit.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So-
That's right. You got that right.
We're not fair weather riders.
No.
Nope.
So
Definitely. If you're an American Legion rider, you can't be a fair weather rider. There's just no way.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming out.
do.
and
Well, we
for
thank
everything
you.
guys that do.
Thanks for having us
Thanks for
over,
having us
man.
on.
For
And again-
everybody else, you know, and giving back to
Can't make it?
us.
Donate, please.
Right.
No matter
Please,
what.
yes.
Go to their site. You'll see all the events. Make whatever event you can. And, you know, we'll see you guys out there in September. We'll see you guys, but we'll hopefully see you guys out there too.
Definitely.
All right, so what were we throwing into a clip for Hank?
Yep.
Is that what the plan of attack
Yeah.
is?
Well, this is when Dad and I first rode out here to the Ace before it was even open.
In 2015.
2015.
Oh, wow.
Like it's crazy
Yeah.
how long CycleFever's been involved with the Ace
Yeah.
Cafe. But
Before it broke ground, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. So go ahead, run it.
Run it.
All right, folks. I don't know how this
Thanks,
one's
guys.
gonna go. We're getting ready to go to the Ace Cafe. So, and it is supposed to rain. So we will see what happens. All right, here we are. Warming up now. As you can see, the bumpiness, we're on a brick road. How's the air in there? Pretty nice. How's it going? A little warmish. Put the AC up. Blow the fan this way. Well, here we are, heading into the Ace Cafe.
Hey, where you guys been? I've been waiting for you.
Well, we took a shortcut. You know how those are.
I think it was more like a long cut.
Catch CycleFeverTV on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, and CycleFeverTV.com.
So was that the one when you were pouring?
Here we are.
Hey, we're back.
Hey.
Pouring everything. I don't like that we can't see the video.
I know.
Now we got it. That's the main thing that throws us off. We don't see what's going on, and we can't see what camera's switching to what. But that was 2015. Dad leaving from his house. We met up. We came in here. We checked out the construction on how it was working, how it was looking. Like I always say, that's how we met Steve Glum. That was our original contact in here, and that's how he was in Canada. Was he Toronto? I don't know where he was, but he was in Canada. And so he goes, yeah, sounds like a great idea. And so we said, yeah, well, works out for both of us. He goes, you guys film it, show me what's going on so I can see how it's coming along. And then, you know, it's kind of history from there. But yeah, no, he's the one that got us in here. And Mark and George, two of the owners from the UK, fantastic guys.
Great guys.
They came out, we met them, and actually, I don't know if it's on this interview or not during today's show, but there's an interview with him out at the next clip we're going into, which is the AIM Expo. But yeah, no, we figured throw back to, since today's the first day back in Bike Week from the pandemic. We would do that little ride that we had, and it was just a nice little ride, and we had a good time. And yes, like we said, it's all from that. Here we all are, right?
Right.
They put a lot of work into this place. Like
It took a long time.
It took a long time. A lot of different situations they had to go through. I mean, it's downtown Orlando, you know what I mean? And they did a great job.
Yep.
Yes, they did.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, you'll see clips, we do it all the time, but they're staged inside, watching it from upstairs. You can look down, you know what I mean? People dancing downstairs. I mean, it's 3 stories.
Yeah.
You know, it's an awesome place. We enjoy it here. We have a blast every time, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Food,
Good.
music.
Great.
Listen,
You know what I mean? Drink it. It's a great time.
we pull in and Panda parks us, right? Tells us where to park.
Yeah.
So we got Panda there. You know, Matt always run around. Matt, there's 2 Matts really, but you know, they're always here. You know, we always get to see them. Hector's running around. He's always got something going on. Dave, you know, Jimmy, who's managing the place. Everybody's just fantastic to us. Amy handles the social media now, so you know, everybody here. It's a little family for us, right?
And
Absolutely.
right next door here.
Yeah.
Connected.
And then of course we got our what's the name I'm looking for? Like a special host that comes in, right? And she brings you beer. So
Crystal.
So,
I mean, not
April.
April.
Oh,
That's the other bar.
He's cut off.
you're cheating,
But,
April?
but if April doesn't show up,
Crystal, April.
that's right. April doesn't
Maybe
show
that's
up.
why I've been texting Crystal saying, bring me a beer while I'm here.
But no, so it's just a great thing. So it's you know, it's
You're in trouble now.
It's a
You're
great
cheating.
place.
You're
That's
cheating.
right.
I know.
Hey, as long as I don't call my wife either the names, I'm good.
That's it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give you that.
So IT, you tell me, are we gonna go to the AIM Expo?
Fun
We're going to
spot.
We're going to a fun spot.
We are. Let's go.
Because it's huge.
There's a part. I don't know if there's a part in there.
Hey, John,
You guys
she
won't
told
hear
me to
it.
you?
You let us know
I
when.
can neither confirm nor deny. Just, yeah, I'm saying. We're good.
Today's adventure, we went to Fun Spot America in Orlando, Florida. Now, they gave us the run of the place, and I got to tell you, we had a lot of fun. Today, you're going to see some things like the Sky Coaster. You're going to see the Freedom Flyer. They put us on go-karts, and then the Space Invader. Now, I got to tell you, we go out and we have a lot of fun when we do these things. And I'm telling you right now, if you've got a place that you want us to go to our website or go to Facebook, CycleFeverTV Facebook, and tell us what you would like us to do next. And anybody that has any clubs out there, anywhere across the country, we are now getting ready to open up our .com webpage, and we're going to have a calendar. So if you have anything that you want to show or tell us about that's coming up in the near future and you want us to post on our calendar, send us an email, let us know what's going on, and we'll post it if we can. So don't forget, look for us on all our different sites. That would be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Periscope, Twitter. I can't think of them all, but just go up there and check us out, and hopefully you'll enjoy today's program, the day that Cycle Fever TV took over Fun Spot America in Orlando, Florida. Hey JD,
Yeah, Hank.
I like your phone.
Thank you.
I'm gonna buy one, but they said that they're all sold out.
They probably
true?
are. They probably are.
Okay.
I don't know, those flip phones are hard to come by.
I can't tell you how nervous I am.
Yeah, why you nervous?
I might lose a son today. Shawn really doesn't know what he's in for, because we did this without his permission.
Oh my God. I am so glad I Oh my God. I am so glad I choose not to do that. That was like a lot of fun. Look at now. No, wait up, man. What happened to you? Too, man.
We're losing people.
Where are you going? Where's he going?
You broke my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I let you love what I thought it was funny. You came along and you knew me, honey. I changed my mind, this world is fine. Great balls of fire. Just baby.
Strap me in. Here we go. Woo! You know what the roller coaster is? Corkscrew.
You want to catch more Cycle Fever? Come on back next week. You can catch Cycle Fever on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, CycleFeverTV.com, and Instagram.
All right, we're back.
All right, we're back. So listen, that AIM Expo, I can't wait for it to come back to Florida. Every so many years it goes all over the place.
Fun Spot.
Oh, we were talking about Fun Spot.
Yeah.
Oh, we were?
Yeah, remember I was like, it's huge.
See that?
That's what happens when we don't have a monitor.
Yes.
Come on.
All right.
Come on, it's a family affair.
You know what? I'm bringing Ralph back up. I'm done.
Do
it.
Hi, Pat.
All right.
So now what?
So
we got
Fun
going on?
Spot was a blast because, well, it depends how you look at it. Dad tried to kill me. That's when he took me up
You had
on
a
that
good
damn,
time.
I don't even know what you call it. And then,
But you on the slingshot?
yeah, so they bring me all the way up there, right? First of all,
Something like that.
First of all, he goes, everybody goes, I'm not doing it. I go, I'll do it. It's different when you're standing on the ground until they start lifting you up.
Yeah.
And then you're on your way up and you hear click, 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 click. And you're going, damn, that's a lot of clicks. Right? And each click,
too many clicks.
and every 10 clicks, people are looking a lot damn smaller down there. I'm going, what the? So then you get to the top and I'm sitting there and I take a deep breath and I hear someone over the speaker go, all right, pull the cord.
Oh, no.
What the? Are you shitting me? What? You think I'm that dumb? I'm gonna pull the cord? Just lower me back down. They're like, pull the cord. I go, oh man. And we had a cameraman with us, Rob. We had to put duct tape around his hand to hold the camera. He was all duct taped up, trying to get my shot. I go, you ready, man? He goes, no. And we just soared right on there. But it was a great time, and we did have fun.
That's why they call it the Fun Spot.
That's right.
Well, we hit the
the
button.
name, right?
It was fun when it stopped.
The fun stop.
Fun stop.
Yeah. That was when I stopped. But it was a good time. We had a blast. We had a drone in there. We got my brother was running the drone. They put us on every ride and let us do our thing, and yeah, it was a good time. Good
You're
time.
older. You can imagine what the kids enjoy?
Yeah.
A lot. They can go a lot longer than you.
So if you want to,
I'm not going to answer that. You're baiting me, man.
Yeah, everything's a sucker bet.
What time is it? What, is it past 9? Is my wife asleep? Because I can answer it then.
you got 10 more minutes.
Damn, I can't answer it yet. All right. Well, we got some friends here with us, don't we?
So what we got going on?
Well, one of them was.
Who are these?
Someone's
I don't
still there.
recognize them. Do you guys?
I do. It's Pat and Mary LoBianco.
Pat, Mary?
Yes.
Mary
Where
Pat.
the heck are they
Mary
from?
Pat. Depending on which way you look at it.
And who's your favorite?
Mary.
That's right.
Mary.
Yep, because Pat started a
I love them
whole
both.
bunch of shit.
Yes, you did.
What I do. What I do.
You should.
Mary, that's how he comes home every night, isn't it? What I
Yes,
do.
that's
He
it.
knows he did something.
Right?
It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
So what's going on Fish Up Fire? I mean, the Predators.
All of the above.
First, before we get into that, I want to thank you guys and thank Ace Cafe for opening back up
Yes.
and bringing you guys back in here.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta say, man, I am so full. We ate before we came out here. The food is amazing
Yes,
at
it
Ace Cafe, and I swear to you, I just want to take a nap and, just, and let Mary talk.
There you go.
But
But before you go to sleep, can you tell us about the Predators?
sure, absolutely. All right, if you guys haven't heard yet, all right, it was posted last Friday, the 12th. The NAL season has been canceled because due to coronavirus and
we're in
scheduling
Disney,
conflicts with all different arenas and all that good stuff.
Basically, no place to play.
No place to play. All right. Great news is
But we have good news.
the great news is we are ready for the 2021 season, and if you are already a season ticket holder, you are luck. All right. Because it is. We're rolling the season over. We're rolling your tickets over. You paid for a 6-game season. Okay. Great. It was going to be amazing because we got some talent.
It's going to be a good year.
It's going to be a great year. It's a great year.
It's a great year.
Great year. But we've already got you. If you watch Pred Talk on Monday, you heard the commissioner say that we've already got one team coming on board, which they're going to announce here real soon in the near future. Possibly 2 to 3 more teams coming on board. So we're looking at not a 12-game season, but a 14-game regular season. So we're going to have more games at the Amway Center.
Means extra tickets.
That
You
means
know,
extra,
You know what that means for us season ticket holders?
but no extra cost to
That's
you.
right.
As
We
long
get
as
all
you're a
those
season
games
ticket holder,
at this year's
you're
price.
there. Even better news. Now that you know that the season has been canceled, I confirmed it. I called Ron and Nate tonight.
The owners, by the way.
If you get your season tickets now for next season, the 2021 season, up till August 1st is June, July, August. What's the last month? What's the last day in July? 31st?
31st.
Yeah.
July 31st, because August 1st, it's done. July 31st, you still qualify for the 2020 season ticket prices. So you can still get lower bowl seats as low as $98 for the whole season.
Nice.
Extra games.
Exactly.
And get the free games.
That's right.
Right, yeah, I mean, you're paying for 6 games, you're gonna get 7 because they're making it into a 14-game season. So, I mean, that's great news.
Yeah.
Great news. Fish on Fire, they hold Pred Talk there every Monday night.
Food's great, by the way.
Food is amazing.
Yes,
I mean, it really is.
I'm going to talk about it. Food's good.
Awesome, I'll let you talk about it. You know. 'Cause
Shots, tequila are very good.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't get to eat because he's the one
Ask
talking.
John.
If I don't eat before, I don't eat after because I'm just so, I don't know, I've been told I talk a lot.
Yes.
No shit.
But, yeah.
It's all right.
Who told you that?
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Who do you call for season tickets?
You want to call Mary Beth? Is it on the screen? Call Mary Beth for season tickets. If you call her after 7 o'clock, you're gonna get a happy Mary Beth. All right. But call her during the day. Get your season tickets from Mary Beth. Like I said, they're starting from $98, all lower bowl. And when I say $98 lower bowl, that's from row 8 up. $98 for the whole season. Of course, you can get lower while they're still available. It's a little more expensive, but then you're in leather seats, you've got cocktail service, you're right there in the action. And I'll tell you
High-five
what,
the players as they run by.
it's nothing like
See the
it.
sweat.
They come over
Feel
and
the
sit down
sweat.
and hug them and stuff.
Hey, do we park our bikes inside or outside on that?
Whatever.
Depends on if you're riding the dancers in.
Exactly. If you're riding the dancers in
It's
on the bikes,
inside.
you're parking inside.
We get inside parking.
And the good part is you got a connection to who gets the riders for the dancers.
And I gotta tell you
Know
here.
the right person.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh, somebody,
Pops
it's
is
not
calling.
Hank. It must be the next one.
Hey, Hank.
Oh, it is Hank.
Man.
I'm gonna put you right up on here. Is that it?
Yeah.
What's going on, Hank?
I want my ticket.
You want your tickets? I think they give Smoky Mountain people discounts.
Yeah.
Rangers.
The Forest Rangers.
You have to sit
They
it.
did not give me a showdown on
This?
Fish on Fire after I bought it for 3 hours.
Say that again about Fish on Fire.
I said, I'm very disappointed in you because you didn't give me a shout out after I watched Fish on Fire program that you had for 3 hours.
Whoops.
It wasn't exactly 3 hours. It was approximately 2:02.
Hey,
But you're right.
Your name's not Brittany.
Thank you.
Your name's not Brittany. I don't know who you think you are.
You have to sit in upper bowl.
So, hey, I can tell you one thing. They're not going to make Pat in control of the halftime show.
No. Because we'll never get back to the regular game.
I wonder what you guys so bad to work and sell tickets.
Oh, jeez. Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, the tickets I want,
Say that again.
the tickets I want, charge them this Crazy John.
Oh, sure. We'll get you Crazy John's tickets, no problem.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you heard, but you know, the police are pretty busy right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, right?
A little bit.
My buddy over here goes and flies his drone, and guess who comes? Somebody wearing green like you.
The park ranger.
The park ranger comes. Do you have a license to fly that thing?
I know Hank. He said Hank who?
Well, actually, when he said Hank Knapp, they arrested him. I was going to say, I never used that name.
Without bail.
Right up till then, it was good.
Fugitive of justice.
Into the park ranger's car. Sure, they're going to come after you.
Ralph, just come on in. Just walk right in over here. This ain't like this isn't like real TV and shit. Just walk right in.
I didn't want to throw a curveball at him or anything. So here's the thing. You might be able to give me the info, or if not, you might be able to find out. Let me know. Are there any veterans discounts for
We'll check into it.
tickets?
We will definitely look into it.
Season tickets or anything.
Yep.
You know, because that could potentially bring some of those folks that might say, I don't want to. You throw that little extra oomph on there, and they're right in there buying the 16-ounce beers.
Well, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this right now. The $98 season tickets are good until, like I said, the end of July. August 1st is over because next season the prices are going up. So there's your veteran discount right there. Because next season, man, because it's extra cost for the Amway Center. You know, and
Cleaning.
Extra game.
because you know they're gonna be, there's gonna be
Take your temperature.
social
at the
distancing
door.
and extra cleaning and sanitation, all that good stuff.
With the blue one.
You know. Yeah.
But I'm sure when you get with Nate,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There's one thing about the new ownership for the Orlando Predators. They're all about giving back to the community. They're all about the kids. They're all about veterans.
And veterans.
And so I'm sure there could be something,
It's win-win either way if it's coming back to the community.
Hey, we
Exactly.
had
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. Yeah.
we did a military night last season too.
Oh yeah, we
I
always have
know there
a
was
military night.
Yeah.
Always have a military.
game specifically.
Exactly.
Yep. Now, that being said, when Ralph come up here, I'm glad you're still up here. We're gonna work something out to where the Orlando Predators are gonna get involved with their charity ride. So we're gonna work it out. We're gonna get together with the whole community, with the veterans, and put something together. I know these guys.
Fist pump.
Absolutely. I know because I know Nate and Ron.
Their hearts are there.
Absolutely.
They are. They both got big
it's
hearts.
all there. I mean, it's all about helping the community. It's all about helping the veterans, and it's all about getting the Predator name back out there because we're bringing it back and we're bringing it back strong.
As a family.
It was really neat. One of the events that we actually came over here, we were doing the presentations for the other Legion that we used to belong to,
Yep.
right?
Is he still on?
Which is
I don't know.
Post 10.
We don't listen to
Again, all the love for those guys. Post 10 Kissimmee. And we were doing one of our major annual activities over there. And we showed up, and lo and behold, I wasn't expecting this big dude to show up.
Yeah.
He was out there doing all of the Predator promoting.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Claw.
He's
You saw
Who's that?
Holy
Claw?
Yeah, you see
He
Drew.
That's our mascot.
he looks like put him in the movies, man. 'Cause
He's amazing.
Oh, he's been in the movies. Alan Duckworth, our mascot for the Predators for the last, I don't know how
From the
many
beginning.
years.
Yeah.
25 years.
Is Claw. But yeah, he's been in many different movies. And we had him on Pred Talk
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago. And you see him and he's quiet and is just so
Right.
the stories that he came out with was just
Yeah.
oh wow. It's like, no kidding, you were in that movie? You did that with that movie? It's like wow. And it's like, I know you. Wow. And he's talking to me, so I'm not that
There
bad.
you go. No,
I'm not that bad.
That's good.
Somebody likes you.
And you gotta admit, he is one of the best mascots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, when you compare all the other ones out there, Claw is number one.
And you know what?
Cool.
We don't have to change Claw like maybe the Seminoles are having to maybe change theirs, because he's offensive or this and that. He's Claw, for God's sakes. He's, You know?
He's naturally offensive.
Wow.
Equal opportunity.
You know, yeah.
So here's one for you, crazy. I'm sorry about this, but
Where are you?
there I am.
It's way over there.
We're gonna pass
That crazy.
I don't care.
All right, this crazy's gonna
This
go.
dog is in front of my beer.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks again.
Thanks,
no
Ralph.
problem. Thank you.
Thanks, Ralph. Well, we definitely do know that Nate and Ron are great and big-hearted, so you'll check into that. And then,
Oh, yeah.
And then, as this was going on, IT John left, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
He said to do this.
Is that what he
Keep it
said?
going, yeah. He had to, you know,
So-
he had to use the potty.
I was
He
going
had
to say he was going to the
Yeah.
bar, but
Well, hey, look, when my wife goes like this, it's like, yeah.
Let's go.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, right, whatever.
We gotta make fun of him when he comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, so
Make fun of your mom.
what else? So your show, down at Fish on Fire. Now I gotta joke around with the name.
Sure.
I'm talking to Ron, right? The place burnt down.
oh, jeez.
Okay.
Fish on Fire burnt down, and they redid the whole thing. It's beautiful inside.
Oh, yeah.
They did a great job. I asked him, was the name of the place Fish before it burnt down?
Good question.
And if you would have asked that to the commissioner, he would have said, that's a great question.
Yes.
That's a great
But that was
question.
called Fish on Fire, and the food's good. The place is beautiful inside. They made a nice place out of it.
No, it's I mean, it's amazing in there. And inside, I mean, if you just pull up to it and you go outside, the whole place, the whole way around it is outside seating. So if you don't want to go inside and be inside, I mean, it's
The outdoor patio.
very open patio. But if you come inside, it's all spaced out. I mean, and it's huge in there. I was surprised.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I enjoyed it. But they do own something else. I don't know if you know that.
I do. It's a steakhouse.
They own a steakhouse right around the corner, and I can't think of the name.
I can't either.
Because Fish on Fire was pretty damn good.
Is it steak on water?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fish on fire.
But just saying,
Steak not on fire. Or what? Steak not burnt down yet.
I don't know what it's called, but the Fish on Fire thing was pretty good. But, I mean, they did it with the fish up on the walls and everything, and they got the little stage up there. And I want to tell you, I met the owner, and he's an awesome guy.
Jay, the owner Jay is
Awesome, nice guy. And
down to earth, right?
yeah, yep. So if you've never been, you want to take a ride and check it out, and you're in the area, it's pretty cool.
And he walks
And
around,
come
thanks you for
out and
coming and
support
everything.
Pred Talk.
Yeah, and see Brett
Yeah.
talk.
Come out Monday night.
It's
you
been
know?
fun because
Yeah, if you got 6 hours to kill that night.
the whole thing. The whole
Okay,
reason for it.
okay.
It gets
I
bad.
got long-winded. I had 2 guests.
It's great. No, it's great. You get to meet the players. See you later, Ralph.
Get to meet the players,
Meet
the
the
coach.
players and talk to talk to owners.
commissioner.
That's
talk
the
to
whole reason
clients.
behind it.
Yeah, you get to
is
know the team.
because last year it was hard to get to know people.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and so we talked about it at home, and I said, I really want to know these guys. And now that we're not playing, even before that, I said, let's start talking to them.
Yeah.
And it started in his man room at the house.
It's not a man cave because I'm not an animal. It's a man room.
Good. There you go.
Sometimes you're an
So
animal.
civilized.
Damn, I have a man cave. It even says it up there.
Before the show, it was actually your timeout room from here.
Yeah. That is the truth.
This is
And you
true.
have a Q&A session too.
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
And they've had players on. You know, the players come up, you know, and talk, and it was awesome. Your linebacker, your new linebacker. That
I
was
have
out
Rashad Payne out there.
Yeah.
I have Rashad Payne on. I've had Nick
Matt Wells.
Jakowski, the kicker. I've had Matt Wells. I've had, oh my God, Shaq Wallen. Wallen? Shaq Wallen. I always mess it up, and I'm scared because he is huge.
I know my
And I told him, I
boys.
said, I don't mean to piss you off, but how do you say your last name? You know? Well, actually, I said like this. I said, how do you know?
You say that to Shawn because he's so tall.
That's it. And a half, man.
I'm on,
5'6" and a half.
That's what I'm talking about. That half an inch, he's gone.
I'm on a milk crate, okay? I'm on a milk crate. Now, I did get critiqued. I'm going to bring this up because it'll upset me a little bit. I got critiqued on.
Did you upset him again?
No.
Every day. It's usually the other way around.
Somebody come on there and they go like, the social. I'm a little shocked. I'm a little shocked at the social distancing, and the sharing of the mic, and the drinking. But the commissioner had a good interview.
And what are you talking about?
I know, right?
Hey, I can help you. You need this?
Yeah.
I did it for you.
And I mean, I was going like, listen, we're up there having fun, okay? We're up there having fun. If we're gonna have a drink, we're gonna have a drink. We're using the same mic. I'm running this. Pred Talk has gone off of an iPhone. It's not high tech like this, and I do appreciate you guys coming out Monday nights now and being a part of Pred Talk. It's great because the Orlando Predators love CycleFeverTV.
And
Everything you guys do.
We love the Predators.
I mean, we do.
We enjoy
Very
it.
much.
And since you guys have been coming over there at Fish on Fire and hooking us up, I mean, it's just been from here to here. I mean, it's just amazing.
It's funny. They don't, people will write in about that, right? But then they love when the guy jams the guy, crashes him into the wall, sends him flying over into it, and they're like, woo!
Exactly.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
All I got to say to that person is we've got 1,700 views on it since Monday, so
Nice.
we're doing something right.
Yeah.
We're getting the word out. We're getting the word out
Finger
there.
sore from click and play?
Well, you saw the blister?
Yeah, I just That's what we do too. I took my Band-Aid off before I got here. So,
But there was something else I was gonna say, but you know me, I just
But
rattle on.
he's over 40, so he forgets shit.
yeah.
I'll be 60 next birthday. 60.
Oh my
You're gonna be
goodness.
60?
No way.
So I'm gonna
Way.
be 60.
Wow.
Same
By the way, who are you?
I don't know. What is your
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
But hey, the Predators, it's a great thing, and you're doing a good thing. And you know what we got to do from now till next season is let people know.
Yep.
And
what it's about.
opportunity is right now in your ballpark to go get tickets
And save
at
money.
an unbelievable price. I already did. So
Don't get 'em
even
from
though
here.
I'm not going to sit in those seats, I'm going to give them away. You know what I mean? I'm going to give them away. I'm going to give them away on the show. I'm going to give them away, at work and stuff like that because I get to be up top and talk about it.
There you
And
go.
we get to stream it and have fun with
By the way,
the Preds.
I got something to tell you. Right now, before next season starts, it's kind of like I told Hank. Don't be calling me while I'm down on the field. Stay up there and do what you got to do up top.
Yeah.
That's what I told Hank.
So I
You're
don't know
bugging
if
me.
you know what he meant, but he meant. I think you were drinking out of my cup that said that.
Say what?
It said STFU.
That was it. Hank would call us every time we're down on the field. Hank, we know what we're doing.
We're pretty busy down here. We got 10 seconds to do this, 20 seconds to do that, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. And we're hoping that we can do the fun thing or something.
Oh yeah, something. You guys, yeah, absolutely.
Something at halftime.
We might have to bring
to win
punters in.
$20,000. To win $20,000
Yeah.
towards the bike.
Yeah.
You may have to bring punters in, like Shawn said last
we gotta
season.
do something.
I mean,
we may have to do something.
I don't know, the Girl
I don't know.
Scouts, somebody. At least.
And I'm gonna be honest, a little challenge.
Oh, God, there he goes.
Challenge. A little challenge where we are.
Look, I said
we
his
can't.
name.
We can't.
I know.
Hey, it's all right. We're the Predators. We're going to 2 in the morning
Yes.
like he did. So real quick,
I think I got you in there.
What?
And then you trash me like that?
Trash you. You just need to stay up top and take care of what's up top.
It's time to put something else on.
Put something else on.
That's it, I'm done.
You done? Don't you have to get up for work tomorrow?
Goodbye.
You need to go check the pool or something.
We love you, Hank.
Joe, you got any other fun? So I'm gonna jump in here. IT, what is the next clip?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be AIM?
No.
No.
Do Hank's updated video.
He's gonna call back.
now.
He's gonna call back. What is it with, that's all I see. I see
This is
Hank,
This is him taking a hike.
what the hell?
Last week it was Predators,
This is him
Predators,
taking a
Predators.
hike.
Yeah, it was all Predator.
All right, guys, so we're going to watch what happens when Dad, the ranger, goes out into the wilderness and takes a hike.
Is Hank giving you a bonus or something?
Throw it to him, Boo Boo.
Today's
Throw
adventure
it to him.
goes to Falls Branch Falls. It's in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and it's quite the adventure. I think I've been on a little more than I could chew, in that, like when you go skiing, there's usually a beginner's trail and an expert's trail. And I think I took the expert's trail. So sit back and enjoy today's adventure, which next time, when IT John, Brittani, and Crazy John and Shawn come in, and maybe even Mike, they'll take this trip themselves, and I'll just run the camera from a distance. So enjoy. Talk to you later. Well, I love the danger sign. Of course, it was at the top, not the bottom. Yeah, there were fallen trees all over the place. Some you could go around, some you could go over, and some you had to go under. A little later, you'll see me try to go under one, and I couldn't make it. I ain't gonna make it.
We're live.
We're live.
Stop that stuff. We're live.
Yeah, hey.
Stop touching it.
Sit down.
CycleFeverTV hat out there. All right.
Yes.
Hey.
Got supporters here.
So,
But they're locked out.
listen. We see how the Ranger did, right?
Yeah, but
Ranger Hank, and everybody thinks that we always make fun of him, but
I pick on them all the time.
yeah, I know. But we're picking on him today because this is our show before Father's Day, right?
Yeah.
It's Father's Day.
And one thing about Dad, he's kind of everybody's dad.
Yes.
Right? He just everybody's dad. Everybody likes him.
I mean, I'm
Well, don't go that far.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a few.
I'm just
Watching your look now.
I'm kind of shocked he's still awake after that hike.
Listen, don't try to pawn your dad on us.
You know, you did ask me if a Ranger. What'd you ask?
Does a ranger shit in the woods?
You'll have to ask him. I don't know. But IT said only if there's brown bunnies. So that's the only way to find out. That's the only way. That's the proof. So I guess if you see one with the skid mark, then the answer's yes. So all right. So
Ranger Hank needs to be a little more limbo. You know what I mean? Get on their tree.
And so he's not gonna be doing any limbo dancing
Get a little
lately.
stuck out there, you know.
Won't be doing any of the limbo dancing. But anyways,
I want to know, did he really plan on going this hike, or did Linda drop him off and say, find your way home?
Yeah.
kind of like taking a dog out into the woods, right?
Take the raccoons like that. I think that's what his wife did.
You know how unfortunately some people take their dogs for a ride. Well, you should see how pissed she was when she walked through the door.
Damn, he found his
She's
way
like,
home.
I swear I drove far enough and I spun him like 4 times. I don't know how I do it. So anyway,
She was actually on the phone with the insurance policy. I said, forget about that.
Yeah. No, he's like, never mind. I don't need to change it. So, all right. Well, with that, he did make it. He made it through there, and you know, he's having a good time doing his adventures up there in the Blue Ridge Mountains. So, hats off to him. He survived.
Yes.
So,
What else you got?
I was told we're handing it to Brittany.
Okay.
And she's taking over from here because poor Brittany, we kind of shut you out tonight.
That's okay. Oh, wait. What are we doing?
Oh,
the safety video. We'll wait. We got a safety video from Hank also, I guess.
Oh, my God.
So,
all I said is we're sending it to Brittany. I didn't say what we're watching.
you guys didn't shut me out. I kind of like party fouled or PF'd, as I like to call it, last week a bit here and there. Stella got to me, so.
Sandy got blamed on me.
I'm gonna sit back a little bit. It's Father's Day. I'm gonna let the men take over.
Yes.
Next week I'm back.
Wait a minute. We only just have one question. Is your birthday over?
Not quite yet.
Okay, there we go. That's all we wanted to know.
Well, technically it is, but
hey, your birthday's over.
IT and I are gonna go to the beach on the 27th or 28th and stay over, and then it'll be done.
There we go.
It'll
we got
done.
a date.
It's already done because it's Father's Day and it's going to last a whole month.
Whatever.
And by the way, I already went to the garlic before you since your freaking birthday.
Don't blame me, blame that one.
All right.
But we got a Hank safety video, so let's throw it over there. So I'll just throw it and go boop.
Today on Safety Segment, we're going to talk a little bit about fatigue and boredom. You know, when you're riding a bike long distance, which is pretty popular nowadays, you got to watch out for that. You're going down the highway and all of a sudden you start realizing that you're not really focused on things. On boredom, to break that up a little bit, I turn on some music. I might be talking to the person next to me real loud, but if I get really, really down, I'm going to pull over to the side of the road. Same thing happens with fatigue. You got to watch what you eat, because if you eat the wrong foods, you're going to be high for a little bit, and then you're going to peak, and you're going to go down, and you're going to lose concentration. And I can tell you from experience, you don't want to lose concentration, especially if you're on roads that make a lot of turns. You got to be focused on what you're doing. Another thing that I want to talk about is stopping frequently. And one of the things that I do is I stop about every 100 miles. I do it for 2 reasons. Number one, I'm worried about fuel because I don't know where the next station's going to be. So at about 100 miles, I start looking for a gas station. I pull over and I load up my tank. I stretch. I have a cup of coffee or something with a little caffeine in it to get me going. Then I make sure that everything's okay on my bike, and I'll continue on maybe another 100 miles or so to my destination. I know a lot of people don't like to stop that often, but think safety, Boredom and fatigue can kill you.
And we're back.
Look at that, man.
Hey, Captain gets him going.
That Blue Ridge Mountain makes him look younger, doesn't it?
I know, it does. It's something in the air.
Holy cow.
He's getting lost in the woods more often.
Got something in
gotta
the air
tell you,
there.
man, that must have been back when he had a Honda 250.
You look good in there.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. He stops a lot more though when he's traveling. He has to pee a lot more. He's older.
So we don't have a monitor. So
we don't know what the hell is going on.
So now we've just IT said that this special thing going on. I had to put my glasses on because we got to look at so much TV.
You have to kind of look at the phones
All right,
here
so
to
you
see.
let us know what's up.
All
What are
right,
you
so
doing to us?
this is what's up. So Father's Day is this weekend, and I thought it would be a really cute idea to put all the guys' photos up for a little thing for Father's Day, and then IT came up with an even cuter idea where we would take older photos of you guys and a couple of other special people that have joined us along the way, and we have to guess the father. Who the father is in these pictures, because they're older, and you know, some of you guys don't look so much like yourselves nowadays. So I thought it would be cute to honor you guys. Come on, Pat, come back. You can play this game because you're
I've been
in it
looking
too.
for my father for years.
Well, he's in the Blue Ridge Mountains somewhere, shitting in the woods. So there you go. So here we go. We're gonna play Guess the Father. We're on a little bit of a delay. So who's that one?
Oh, I know who that is.
Who's that, Pat?
Oh shoot, it's so down there.
It's down there. Here, I'll pick it up so you can see it. There you go. Who is that?
Man, is that Mike?
No.
No. It's in Paris. It looks like, so it must be.
Can't be me because I can't afford to go there.
Neither can I.
So I changed it.
Come on, crazy. You can't do that.
Can't zoom that.
You should.
I don't know. You've been in Paris? I haven't.
It's gotta be Shawn.
I have, but I'm not.
It's gotta be Shawn.
You couldn't recognize Ellie?
Yeah.
I can't even see.
We gotta admit, we're looking at a
I just eliminated
in a bigger spot.
It's Shawn.
Who can afford to go to Paris?
Hey, when you go to the, you gotta go 100% to the pictures and then come back to it.
Yeah, it's
All right, go to the next one, cause I would've known. What do we got? The next one? Yeah. It's coming.
We're on a delay.
We're on a delay.
Yeah. Who's that guy?
How come it's popping now? It's popping up before this one pops up.
I don't know. Someone's got a better phone. Who's that guy?
Who is that?
I don't freaking know.
Me either. Jesus.
Come on, guys.
Who is that?
Somebody here.
I ain't got a clue.
It's me!
That's you?
Yeah, baby.
But
You had hair?
we haven't seen you with that. What the hell?
I know. Look at that guy. What?
We've
I
never
love the
seen you
beard.
clean shaven.
And you never will again.
Who's that guy? Right there on the right.
How come
No one's gonna guess
How come
this.
you take so long to
God,
look?
it looks like Nate, but
I think you're right.
is it Nate?
It's Nate. It's Nate. Who's the next one?
So far I'm winning.
Yeah, Pat's doing a great job.
It's a little.
Oh, you're the only one who knew you.
Oh, who's that guy?
That'd be me.
Well, you're not supposed to guess yourself, you weirdo.
Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I got it. No one say anything.
Damn, it looks like
I recognize that bike. That's how I know.
Oh my gosh.
I recognize Mike before I recognize me.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I wish we had a freaking monitor.
I know.
No, right?
There's Mike now.
That's Mike. Yeah, we get to do that, Mike. Yeah.
Got a
We
little
see
gremlin
that.
with him.
Here we go.
No.
Well, it's pretty whittled down now.
I got motioned in the family room.
Yeah.
Does anybody know who that? He's been a guest with us a couple times.
Jeff Huey?
Yeah, there you go. He got it.
All
Jeff
right.
Huey.
Hey.
Manly.
Mikey's on a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets himself
Okay.
Come on, hurry up, speed it along.
Well, tell that to the feed. Who's that guy?
That's sister, oh my God, is that Sister Crazy?
No.
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 Hank?
Looks like you, man.
Hey.
That's Hank. Hank.
I can see it's the kitchen, so I know it's my dad for an old kitchen.
That's Sister Hank.
That's Sister Hank.
I just want you to know that was right before the lightning hit. That was right before the lightning struck him.
Who's that guy?
Oh.
Crazy.
Love the stash.
Yeah. I knew that.
Mario Brothers.
I know.
Next one's got to be dancing.
Hey, Mario, where's the pizzas?
You know that was coming.
With my Italian mom.
Is there another?
Yep.
They won't get it.
They won't. You guys won't get it.
That's a baby. Baby,
Is
is
it
that you,
Brittany?
Britt?
It's me, my daddy. Hi,
Whatever you said, she would get it.
I hope you got that one right.
I did.
Okay, all
I
right,
picked that picture out.
Very cool.
Oh, you know. Hey, we came up with the game, so there you go.
No, that was very cool, guys. We
Was that all of them?
Is that the last one?
Yes.
All right, that was cool. No, thanks, guys. That was a good surprise.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
We're not parents ourselves, so we thought we'd honor you guys today, or even though Father's Day's on Sunday, but happy Father's Day to you guys. We love you so very much, and we thought we'd do something fun there with you.
Thank you.
That was fun. That was fun. I like that.
We haven't seen different pictures like that in a bit.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you guys didn't recognize me.
It took a bit. It took a bit.
You definitely don't look the same. Just saying.
Well, I don't recognize
Mary
Santa
says the
Claus
same
without
thing.
his beard either. So
I'm going to say you aged better.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what? That's why I grew it, because she was kind of like going like, and I'm going like, well, I'm just gonna grow it for Movember, no shave Movember. And then our daughter's going like, you look pretty good with that. I'm going like, yeah, but Mom doesn't like it. And she's going like, no, you looking good. I'm gonna say, yeah.
Because
The rest
then you
is
look
history.
like a rebel now, see? Before
You know,
you
the
look-
rest.
It makes you look younger, Pat. I'm just saying.
That was just last November.
Yes.
Before you were an accountant, see?
Yeah.
Now you're a predator.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I should say.
Come on.
How many people are proud of you for
Well, we're glad you sold your van. With no windows.
You did say you was gonna bust my balls.
Hey, his van has windows now. Just saying.
No, that's why you got rid of the one with no windows.
Now, remember last week, I caught you and I said, I'm surprised you didn't say that. I'm surprised you said that one.
I know. Sometimes we've been here so long, I'm just tired.
Is this a Pred Talk time?
That's it.
Orlando Predators.
Good Lord.
Football. football.
.com.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, listen, everybody.
get that plug in,
It's been fun to be back. That's for sure.
I know the show was short tonight.
Yeah. We're sorry if we ripped you off.
Yeah, to make it too short.
Didn't give you your money's worth. But we're screwed because the kitchen's closed.
Kitchen closed. What are you talking about? They shut the lights off.
That's how you know we're out of practice. We used to know how to time it, get the last in for the last meal, and we were good to go. But we overshot that mark, I think, today.
And for Pat, it's a short show.
Yeah.
It's only an hour and a half.
What?
It's only an hour and a half. I got another 30 in me.
What do you got?
So just so you know, when we leave, we're gonna leave Pat here for questions and answers.
Yeah.
So just send in whatever you want.
Yeah,
to
so
whoever the fuck you want,
football shape.
and someone will answer you. Pat will be here all night. So
And any complaints, send them to Pat also.
when you're having breakfast, just ask him what he likes with his scrambled eggs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, bacon, not too crispy. Not too crispy, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like if you guys have noticed this, but I feel like there's different people here tonight that haven't been here. Like people want to get out because they're coming by the windows there and looking at us like, what?
What's happening? We're so excited.
You don't think it has anything to do with this, do you?
Like the gentleman right now. He's in shock. What is the light?
I feel like Pat now. I
they
feel
doing?
like this.
They thought they were witnessing a mugging.
That's right.
You know, they're going like, and they're
I
filming
want
it.
to take him to mug
And
him, for
they're
God's
filming
sake.
it.
I've been here all night.
Who is that man?
So I think some new people wanted to come out tonight, and they're like, just wondering.
Checking it out. Yeah. That's awesome, though.
I'm awesome for the Ace.
But it's
Yeah.
good because I'm watching through the window and I see a lot of
There's a
familiar
lot of
faces,
bikes
so that's
pulling in there.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
good.
And
Yeah, quit raining.
Yeah, I'm looking this way through the glass. You're looking outside and outside.
Yeah.
Which actually is getting pretty crowded.
I saw
it
The weather got
Tom went by and he looked in. He's got his CycleFeverTV hat. I'm like, yeah, all right. Of course, the doors were locked, so he couldn't get in. But we only let him go so far. He didn't have his shirt.
We just want to wait.
You can have that shirt let you in.
You chose the hat.
Yeah, we saw it. So I saw
So
Tom. and I
it's
could-
pretty cool. When we're outside, Mike got us something that, like, when we're doing a show, sometimes we don't put up something, figuring everybody sees the lights, the cameras.
Wait a minute.
And they'll walk straight through.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna back the F up.
What?
We shoot, and I go grab the flags, and I always set it up. The day I'm not here, I'm watching them, right? And
We're
sure
good, Shawn.
as shit, I'm watching people go right through the show.
Hey,
Just back and forth.
what's going on?
The big bright lights, cameras. I call afterwards. I go, you didn't have the flags up, did you? What do you mean? Maybe not.
You don't see me when I run off the thing going, what the hell?
That's your job. Put the flags there.
So then we go up there, and Crazy goes to me and goes, hey, look what Mike brought, man. Now we got this down pat. So what'd we get?
I brought a stun gun.
Stun gun. That would have made it more fun, Crazy.
Boy, that
I didn't think of that.
That's a show.
That is a show and a half.
All right, so let's go back. Yeah, you got to, you go to a movie theater, to keep everybody out. And it's funny. We're at my shop, right? Nobody's there but us, and we set them up.
Charge admission?
And you know what? I don't know how that
I didn't even notice it, but you did. I remember.
I don't know how that moth got by, but I'm telling you, he was a
Just in case.
But I think Big Mike's onto something. We could get some more followers. I think we just start zapping a few bastards cutting through.
Just have a contest.
Yeah.
Contest. Hey.
Yeah.
How much can you take?
So just like your show, we'll have spectators on fire.
Hey.
There you go.
Light them up, Crazy.
I got an idea.
And now that we have the new light system, I almost want to set it up without anything to see if really
They're gonna
anybody
walk right
really
through.
walks
They're gonna
through.
walk right through.
It's amazing.
They will.
They're gonna
They
walk
will.
right through.
Absolutely.
You never when you turn the lights on at home.
That's why I just want a baseball bat about 10 feet long, and when they go,
Traps people.
But I'm gonna tell you, if we did get that taser, John don't miss squat. He ain't missing a shot. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't care how quick you are. He ain't missing.
We can test it out on Bread Talk.
Yeah, we could.
Do what?
We can test out the taser on Bread Talk.
Yeah.
You could be our guinea pig.
He's still mad. Like.
I think Nate will say it's okay.
You know what? Not to change the subject or nothing.
Why are you changing it then?
It ain't Q&A yet.
Not Q&A. But Monday on Pred Talk, I'm going to have my favorite CycleFeverTV host on for some Q&A. We're also going to do like a fan appreciation night Q&A, so we're going to have the Pred heads on there. Mike won't be on. Don't worry about Mike. He's more than welcome to come.
Let me call Nate real quick. I'll set him up.
Good luck. I haven't talked to him all day. I'm just making this stuff up.
Because he don't like to talk to you.
You know. You could be right.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
But it's true about Fan Appreciation Night.
It is okay to have Brittany as your favorite. Brittany is everybody's favorite.
Of course.
We're all good. She's our favorite.
Oh,
Wait,
stop.
cover, earmuffs. Earmuffs, Mike. She's our favorite.
getting
too.
upset again.
She's our favorite.
Oh,
too.
you're my favorite.
All right, we're gonna roll into shout outs.
Shout outs. Who wants to take it?
Well, he's on a roll.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to all the Predator fans out there. Shout out to my wife Mary for putting up for me. I always say.
Hallelujah!
Y'all got a shout out for that.
Love you. Shout out to Nate, Ron, Predator Nation. Shout out to Fish on Fire for hosting Pred Talk on Monday nights. Get your season tickets. Call Mary Beth. You saw the number. If you didn't get the number now, text me or watch Pred Talk on Monday night, because we'll definitely put it out there on Monday night as well. Thank you so much. Love you.
All right.
Quick tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Finally.
Isn't that crazy?
That's because I
Hey,
pulled
so on Pred Talk, we're gonna talk as much as he does.
Oh yeah, we're gonna take that
We're
bitch over.
taking over.
You just
Come
take
on.
over the
He's
show.
gonna
I know, I got
actually
this.
through Cycle Fever onto the Predator thing. to
stand
help
back,
us
'cause
out,
if I shoot
right?
that taser,
Help a brother out.
I don't want to get you hit.
That's the way it should happen, right? Help a brother out.
It's 8 hours.
Yeah. Hey, I got a shout out. You have a picture of my daughter there. I don't know. You can bring it up. So my daughter had surgery, and I just want to, everything worked out. You know what I mean? And thank God that we're everybody's doing okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Glad you're doing good, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Hey, proud of you. Love you. And Father's Day, Dylan, come on up, bro. Come on up and visit Dad.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm still alive.
You can do it. I have faith in you, Dylan. You can do it.
All right, go ahead. I'm good.
You going?
Yeah, I'll go. I just want to say happy Father's Day to all of you guys. You're awesome dads. And to Hank, we miss you. And also to my daddy and to my grandfather, GP, we love you. And happy Father's Day to all of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm gonna send you last because you're also gonna do an extra shout out.
I am.
Yeah, you are. So I'm gonna
too.
do, and I also don't know when IT's gonna pull the plug. My shout out is to all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to my father especially. What's his name?
Hank.
Hank.
Ranger.
Oh,
Hank.
yeah.
Ranger Bob.
Hank.
Hank. What is it? Nun.
Sister
Yeah,
Hank.
the nun.
Sister Hank.
The nun.
Sister
No,
Hank.
I miss you.
Oh, yes.
I do miss you very much. Happy Father's Day to you. So I love you. And to all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. All right?
Okay. So my shout out goes to my wife that's sitting over here, recovering still from knee surgery.
Yeah. And she's doing
So-
great.
What's her name?
Raylan.
There you go, Ray.
So, yeah, she don't know that inside joke
That's a
yet.
private joke, yeah.
She's gonna know by the time you get home. I guarantee she's gonna know.
What?
Yeah, when you get off the show, you're gonna know who she is. So she's
You're gonna be here with Q&A with him, aren't you? You ain't going home.
She's gonna hit you with that walker. So my next shout out, I'm gonna suck up a little bit because Pat didn't mention them. So my shout out is to Laura from the Predators. And
Yeah, Laura
so
to the Predators.
brownie points for me. Okay.
Hey, and wait a minute. And her husband, because her husband's now a father. Happy
Yep,
Father's Day, because they got the little one.
Yep.
Who's probably not that
So what's his
little.
name?
I don't know his name.
Kenny Hearn.
And I have one more.
So,
To all the fathers that are not here with us.
yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Drink to
Right.
that.
To everyone.
Everybody.
Salute.
Yeah.
Salud.
See you, Dad.
Yep.
Oh, and we have a flyer that we need to go over
Yeah.
because these lovely people came in and
That's Mikey.
they had to leave unfortunately, but we're going to mention their ride. So
Yeah, because
John-
they thought the show was going to be 1 hour, not 7.
That's right.
Yeah.
well, actually,
You didn't tell him I was going to be here?
Actually, they rode out from Lake
here.
Mary and they got soaking wet and they went and ate and they were just like, hey, we got to go home. It's been a while. So go ahead, Mike.
And they got wet on the way home.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Shadow Warriors are having a poker run at Seminole Harley. The 27th, I think it is, John? Okay. Yeah. I can't see the registration and
Here.
stuff because you got the flyer over there.
Here we go.
I can't see that. I'm blind.
yeah.
I'm old and blind.
I'm not afraid. This isn't like, what? This is not a formal show.
That's right.
I'm in the middle, so.
Yeah, they have Shadow Warriors have a poker run
You like
on
it like
June
that.
27th,
Yeah, I do.
and registration is at Seminole Harley Davidson. Starts at 9 a.m. Kickstands up at 10:15. When you get back, you get a barbecue. Lunches included. Trying to see. So y'all maybe turn the lights off in the place.
There's 5 local establishments.
I
$20 a rider, $5 a passenger, 50-50 raffle. I am blind. But yeah, go out to Seminole Harley. I'll probably go out there. I'll shoot it, that day. Then we'll get it there on the road.
Yep, awesome. Goose, right?
Yep, Goose from Shadow Warriors. Shout out to him, and his wife was here with him. So yeah, they got wet back on the way home. He sent us a message earlier. They got wet on the way here and got wet on the way home.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. So
I just hey, at least we're glad that they made it home because
Yes.
it was not nice out there. So
But thank you for bringing that information, and you guys definitely go check it out if you have the opportunity, and go spread the love at their ride. So
And
there you
again,
go.
you don't have to be at the ride, the poker run, but they can still go online and donate.
still go online and donate.
Yeah. So go online and donate if you have to.
You can always donate to them if you feel uncomfortable going out because of COVID.
Yeah.
Always send money to them.
Exactly.
All
right.
So I think we did it.
We did it.
I think
So,
we did it.
I think you did it twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Hank called in twice.
Close the show out and then
Come on.
The director's telling us.
Come on, man, get up here.
Director's telling me the director.
He's like, I'm good. I'm playing the game.
Come on, Bill, you got this.
I don't know how wide that screen is. Let's go.
You got plenty.
We got plenty of room.
Come on, girl.
Bill.
If Pat gets off his milk crate, there'll be more room.
But I'm sliding it down as I move.
We're good.
Mary, you remember our? Okay, Bill, you don't know yet. You're gonna have to lead him. You're gonna have to let him know.
It's join the adventure.
And enjoy the ride.
Okay.
Join. You get what I mean?
Yeah, here we go.
Join, enjoy, yeah.
Well, I think, a very long show tonight, but hey, we covered a lot of stuff. We're here at the Ace Cafe. If you can, come out and support the Ace. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that haven't been able to do things.
Yeah.
And now we're back, and hopefully you can come down, have some food. Food was great, and it was, he's a little full, Pat.
I am so
I'm freaking starving.
Tell you what.
You know what happened?
It was really good.
He ate everything. They closed the kitchen because he ate everything in the kitchen.
It's crazy. Was the Stella like you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Months
Stella
ago?
was, Stella.
It's been months. It's been months since you had Stella here, so I just want to be sure.
Wait. Let's get this straight. It's not a few months since I had Stella.
Here.
Just here.
Listen, everybody that's seen the show knows it ain't in a few months since you had Stella.
There's only that one week, that one
It's like
time.
confession.
Yeah. All right. I hope not.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Ready. All right.
Join
the adventure and enjoy the ride.
We'll see you later.
Thanks, everybody.
Support everybody.
That's it.
Got it?